Hey guys, today we are going to go over how to complete a green sheet so that you can get paid. First thing that you need to do is log into mykw.kw.com, and then you're going to come to the page that looks like this. And then you need to navigate to the top where it says technology, then create green sheet or green sheet. Click on that. When you get to this page, there's going to be a couple of different things. It's going to say start a green sheet online. GSO means green sheet online right here. It's going to have a quick start guide. It's going to have a video, and then there's some support if you need to email KW support. We're going to click start a green sheet. Then it's going to take us to the next page where you're at your dashboard. Here you can view past screen sheets that you've filled out, what's initiated, what's accepted. And so we're going to act as though we are the listing agent and we want to get paid. So we're going to click create a green sheet. Now, very important point. Even if this is your listing, please remember the stance no, no. Always. This is just a tool to get paid, so this really does not affect anything whatsoever. So under create green sheet, it's going to say, are you the listing agent? Say no. Even if you are, just say no. So we're going to say no. Then the next question is this a KW listing? Even if it is, just say no. There is a lot more that goes on, and so if you just say no and no, you'll be good to go. So I'm going to say no, it is not. Then it's going to bring you to the platform. You've got general information. Only the red blocks need to be filled out. If you want to put a forwarding address, that's fine. We're going to act like this is just a residential listing, and so under green sheet type, we're going to click residential. Contract date, again, if you want to put the actual contract date, that's fine, but it's really irrelevant. Again, it's all about the numbers. I'm going to act like it maybe started October 1st. Closing date is usually the next day when people fill these green sheets out. That's up to you. I'm just going to pick tomorrow. Type of transaction, I'm going to click listing sold. Class, this is going to be a property. Property type, it's a resale. Then it's going to ask for the address, and I'm just going to put in a fake one. Then we're going to work our way down the sections. Sold price, this is very important. This tab right here will affect how your numbers are formulated in the future. So I'm just going to click 300,000. And I would highly recommend always clicking flat for the commission. This is the actual check. What are you receiving? And so I would highly recommend just putting the check in there. So in this, if you put the percentage and there's some other fee being taken out, then it's not going to come out right. So whatever the actual commission is that is going to come to the brokerage, you should put here. So 300,000, let's just say it's a 3% listing. This is going to be $9,000. So you just enter that in there like that. Click next section. It's going to want the buyer's name. Again, at the end, when you try to submit this, if you don't have all this information added, it's not going to let you submit it. So it wants some more information. Okay, most important part. You, in this situation, you are the only one getting paid. There's no referral being paid out. So your name will already be listed. Your agent role will be any of these. It doesn't matter. I'm going to click individual agent. Type, I'm going to click listing. It's either going to be listing or sell side. Listing, and then see how this opens up down here for the unit. Agency, we represent the seller. And the listing unit, we're going to put one unit. You click Offer tab and then see how it automatically puts the gross commission in here that you've already put in there. We're not paying out a referral or anything like that. It's always going to be 100% to the agent, so that's perfect. And it's got your subtotal here. And if you look right here, it's got your commission split. So you would put 70 there. Click Offer tab, then it formulates the GCI based on the split. Royalty, it's always going. Usually, it's going to prompt to you not being capped on royalty. So if you're capped, you would put yes, and it would bring that to 0. If you're not capped, you would click no. So then it calculates the royalty. So you've got your percentage already calculated. KW Cares is in red, and so you have to put something there. If you don't want to give to KW Cares, you would put 0. Then click down. You've got deductions down here next. If you want to pay some invoices, or if you have a transaction fee or something that you would like to list, you can list a specific deduction here. Just depends. You could put, a lot of the times people will want to pay their invoices up, or they want to pay a certain invoice. It just depends. You can put that there. Now, you tab through after you have your deductions. As long as you're happy with this number right here, you're good to go. I see a lot of green sheets where this is not formulated correctly. So if you tab through and you're happy with that number, you're good to go. This is an example of a listing that you have put all of the right information in, and this is what you are going to receive once it's processed. So let's go to the next section. Co-broker information. None of it is in red, so it's up to you if you want to put that there. Next section is vendor info. You see how this is red. It says if you represented the buyer, attorney's name. We represented the seller, so no big deal. So we're going to click NA on that. Remember, it won't go through unless you put something there. Next section, notes. This is anything special you want to put, you want to let me know about. Don't forget my bold reimbursement, etc. Anything you want to let me know about. And then we're done. And so if the numbers all add up, then you're ready to submit it. Then you would click Submit to MCA. This will come up and it says Submit Green Sheet. Click it one more time, then just make sure it goes through. And the status will say partially accepted, which is perfect. So it did go through, and so when the closing comes to me, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to look at it, and then that's how I'm going to process the closing and make sure that everybody gets paid correctly. The reason why it says partially accepted is because I have to accept it all the way once I process the transaction. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, stay tuned to more trainings on other scenarios regarding green sheets. Thanks for your time.